It's really easy in tennis to get obsessed with the skill. So how good does the forehand look or the backhand look? And that's really important of how good a player is. So can they hit slice and flat and defend and attack off both sides, and are they able to cause their opponent as many problems as possible? Of course the skill is important, but there's kind of another eye that isn't the skill. So the skill can sometimes consume us, and both our eyes are fixed on what the racket is doing. But there's a kind of third eye, or a magic eye, that is really important. And we're going to use this glass. So this is about our intention and attention kind of phase. So our intention is to be ready and react. We need to split and be physical. And each one of these is a little bit of liquid in this glass. Body and bat. Contact. How the racket moves. And then back to ready and react again. There's a lot in the glass. So what I notice from kids when I'm teaching them is that sometimes they can just get overloaded so quickly, or simple things can go to the back of the queue. So this week I was on court with a really good junior and I was asking them to recover. So I noticed that they did as they were asked of, and they recovered really well. And then they didn't get in a ready position. So I reminded them about the ready position, and guess what? They didn't recover. And that's before we've even looked down the other end of the court, that they need to start looking at ball characteristics, they need to start looking at recovery, they need to start looking at the effect on the opponent, they need to start looking at options, and before you know it, the glass is full, the information overload has happened. Really top players are able to pick up on this third eye. They're able to look beyond rackets, and they're able to start looking at how they can challenge their opponent. They're able to basically not have a glass this size, but have a glass that size. In fact, Novak Djokovic and Jannik Sinner and Sabalenka and Swiatek, well, they've got a glass that's more like a barrel shaped and possibly swimming pool shaped. So as we're working with our youngsters and they're progressing on their journey, let's not try and beat the arc of improvement and give them so many tasks to do. Let's make sure that what we're doing is steady and slow and thorough, with the ultimate aim of making a bigger glass. Cheers.